Okay, it says that I am currently streaming, so I'm just going to take its word on it. How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul TCG, and welcome to a very special video. Today, I have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course. This is a big day for me because this is the first time I'm using my capture card since upgrading my computer. I'm running this at literally the best settings possible. So anyway, this will be archived on YouTube later, so if you are watching this on YouTube later, then be sure to let me know by typing in motorcycle in the comments. Anyway, so what am I doing here today? Well, today, as you can see, I'm up here in the top left corner, basically the uppermost leftist corner possible in Hyrule on the map. And since we got the motorcycle with the Champions Ballad DLC, we are going to go all the way down to the bottom rightmost corner of the map possible. So I'm just going to say here. So let's zoom in there. Place a pin. That is where we're going to go during this live stream. We are going to cross the entirety of Hyrule as much as possible on our motorcycle. I will be setting up a waypoint on the way there just so I make sure I don't get down in this canyon. Anyway, this canyon right here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and call our motorcycle, shall we? Master Cycle 0. Here we go. Now here's the thing. I know this thing takes fuel, but I don't know how to fuel it when it needs fuel or what the fuel even is. But doesn't matter. We got a motorcycle. We're going to go cross Hyrule as quickly as we can. I've never actually gone completely across Hyrule in one sitting before. I've always fast traveled everywhere. So, without further ado, here we go. So, I'm sorry if the volume is a little incorrect. I do apologize for that. Uh-oh. There we go. I've barely touched the motorcycle. I finished the Champions Ballad DLC last night, and it was amazing. I highly recommend it to everyone who can, uh-oh. Well, we're going to need to climb this cliff. We lost our motorcycle. It's down there somewhere. We're going to need to climb this cliff real quick. I didn't say that I would ride the motorcycle 100% of the time, but I'll ride it as much as I can. Use ancient parts to fuel it. Well, luckily I have ancient parts, so yay. Hold the item in your hand. Okay. I'll be sure to do that when I am up this cliff and ready to continue. I am so sorry, guys. Like, I knew this would happen early on, but this is what you need to do in order to cross Hyrule on a motorcycle. You need to climb the mountain sometimes. Okay. Skul, you're lagging. There's no lag on my end. I have 0 drop frames. My bit rate is 3000. And my computer is nowhere close to overheating, so it's no lag on my end. We have 70 people watching. Thank you, guys. What is the plus to? It basically, well, if you're talking about the champion's abilities, the plus basically lets me recharge those a lot faster. How do you plus your champions? That's the Champions Ballad DLC. When you finish each of the champions parts of the DLC, then your champion abilities get upgraded. And I gotta say, the Champions Ballad DLC is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I recommend it to everyone who has this game, seriously. The first DLC, the Master Quest, whatever it was, I wasn't a fan of that. I ended up basically just getting the Switch shirt, and I've barely done anything else. I haven't even done the Travel Medallion. But this DLC, I could not put down. I spent probably a good 10 hours on it, and my goodness, I loved it so much. So, sorry about the Pokemon-a-thon. That's fine. I in hindsight, it was really not the best idea I've ever had. Maybe I'll do a marathon again sometime in the future, but I won't make it 2 weeks long, and I won't make it on a RNG-based game like Pokemon. So, we'll see what happens in the future. You watched Star Wars 8 today? Awesome. Please don't spoil it in the comments. Please. I've been able to avoid spoilers out the wazoo, and I don't want to start now. I have a friend who got to go to the world premiere in LA, and I had to share a ride with him yesterday for like 3 hours round trip, and it was all I could do to not ask for spoilers, and he was nice enough not to spoil it for me. We got a $2 donation from Gaming Gyarados. Thank you so much. I am sorry I don't have the donation thing up on the screen right now. Just didn't feel like it today, so... But thank you very much. It is appreciated. Hype in the chat, everyone. Here we go! At the top, we apparently have a shrine somewhere close by. That's okay. Let's go ahead and fuel this thing up. Where are my ancient materials? Okay, let's hold. Fuel. Okay, and we're good to go. Onward! This is so cool! Link on a motorcycle. At first I thought this was one of the stupidest things ever when I saw the trailer, but now that I'm riding it, I think this is pretty fun. I mean, of course it's fun. If I can make a right turn, that'd be even more fun. Here we go! It's kind of hard to control when I have to hold down the A button at all times. I'll get used to the steering at some point before this is over, I think. I hope. What? Okay. I don't know why I dismounted my bike there. That was odd. Thank you, Mifa. That was odd. Let's not have that happen again. Like, I would have survived that if I didn't dismount my bike, and I don't think I intentionally dismounted my bike. I've got to climb this cliff again, don't I? Yep. Luckily, once we're out of the mountains here, there won't be too many more things for us to climb. Where does this come in the timeline? Like, I think most people agree that this is, like, super far out in the future. Like, I'm of the opinion that this is the unified timeline where when it was split in Ocarina of Time, right? And it went to 3 different timelines. I'm of the opinion that this is so far in the future that they've all sort of meshed together again. If you watch The Game Theorist, then he's of the opinion that this is on the Fallen Hero timeline because the Cap of Time, or I'm sorry, the Cap of the Wild has the yellow band on it. A lot of people think this is the child timeline because there's a reference to Twilight Princess, although each of the languages has a reference to a game of some kind in there, so really we don't know for sure, but it's so far in the future. Like, I'm of the opinion it could be the unified timeline. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll be okay with that. If you fall off very high mountains, Link will jump off the bike automatically. Well, that's not very self-preservationist, is it? Use Rivali's Gale. I could. I probably will. But honestly, I kind of like climbing. It's part of the game to climb mountains, so... yeah. Okay, I think I'm high enough now that I can recall the bike. Here we go. Luckily, you can call it anywhere. Here we go! And we can jump on the bike, too. See, just like that. So, already, let me go ahead and look at the map real quick. Already, we're that far away from the shrine, so we're already doing really good time. I wonder how long this will take altogether. I'll try and look at the chat as much as possible, but you'll have to forgive me if I can't all the time for obvious reasons. Busy, you know, motorcycling across Hyrule. I know that there was like an original concept for the game was for Link to ride a motorcycle. At first I thought I'm glad they didn't do that. Then they announced they were doing that for the Champions Battle DLC as a reward for beating it, and now I think, you know, as long as it's a Sheikah motorcycle, then it makes sense, and I'm okay with it. Can we get up this hill right here? Almost. I'll just go ahead and climb. There we go. Final boss of DLC is so amazing. It's pretty intense, yeah. It ate most of my weapons. I'm so glad that I've been stocking up food during all that time, because I was not very prepared for that final boss at all. I'm going backwards! Uh-oh. No, I'm okay. So, yeah, I mean, I did beat that final boss on my first try, but man, that was hard. I will say that that was the first time I've ever beaten a Divine Beast without having to go to Google for help. I did have to look up how to beat, or how to access one area. It's kind of hard to explain what it is, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys anyway if you haven't seen it. But, like, I only had to look up how to access one area. The rest of it I was able to 100% complete on my own, and that's just pretty much awesome that I was able to do that. For every other one, for every other Divine Beast in the game, I had to look up how to do it, at least at some point or another. As it went on, I sort of got the hang of what I was doing, and it was easier, but for this Divine Beast, it was either because I knew what the developers wanted me to go after, or it was that I have a better feel for the game now, so I just know what I'm doing more. Oops. Here we go. So, yeah, I finished that Divine Beast, and I beat that final boss my first try, and this was awesome. First time seeing Breath of the Wild gameplay on my channel or overall, Miss Moltres. Yeah, the Obliterator was the hardest bit of the entire DLC for me, because, you know, it puts you down to a quarter heart, so one hit from anything and you die. I posted a video on Twitter of me going through that, and it was it was difficult to say the least. Hey, we're by a road finally, so we'll just follow this 2-hour marker. Then when we get to that marker, I will and when we get to that marker, I will set it up and find another marker. There are a ton of shrines here that I haven't gotten to yet. Oh, and I should not have come down here, actually. Well, I need to climb back up. And for this, I will use Rivali's Scale, because 1, it's raining, and 2, it's a lot faster. It's a one-hit kill weapon, though. Yeah, it is, but you can only get 2 hits out of it before it has to recharge. Okay, let's not go down there again. We're all good. Wonder how close this will take us to the castle. This looks awesome, doesn't it? Oh wait, we just passed the marker. Okay, we're already here on the map. We've already come, I'd say that's a good maybe 1/8 of the way there. I say we just follow this road all the way to about there. That should make our travels a whole lot easier. You can Tokyo drift with the bike. Yeah, I know you can. You have 18 hearts, 3 stamina wheels. Yeah, I'm 3 shrines away from finishing this up and getting my stamina wheel maxed out. Oh, you can see up there, the green light. Okay, I need to actually refuel my bike real quick. So, luckily I've got plenty of ancient stuff. And I'll fuel it a little more. The Sheikah were geniuses. They came up with bikes 10,000 years before they came up with swords and shields. Ain't that amazing? Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild? Oh, they're both amazing games. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. They are both amazing. But really, I prefer Breath of the Wild. The best way I can put it is this. Mario Odyssey is fun, but Breath of the Wild is epic. I mean, look at this. Every single pixel on the screen that you see right now, that is land. You can go there. And that's just amazing. Mario Odyssey, like, it can say that, but it's like a ton of miniature maps instead of one humongous map. And it just makes this a whole lot more amazing to me. I just prefer this to Mario Odyssey. I poured in, like, over 75 hours into this game. And maybe 10 in Mario Odyssey. Just whenever I start playing this, I can't stop. Yeah, you can use anything to refill the bike, but people told me that the ancient materials fuel it up a whole lot faster, and they're a lot more efficient. So I'm just doing that. Plus, I have tons of ancient materials anyway that I'm not using. So why not? Now that we're on a road, this is going a whole lot quicker. Zelda's stuck in there. Maybe we should go rescue her at some point. Nah, I'm too busy riding on a motorcycle in Hyrule. Seriously. But man, the Champions Battle, like, the cutscenes alone from the DLC are worth it. But the gameplay that it offers you as well just is so amazing. It added a good... depending on how fast you complete it, it could take anywhere from 7 hours to maybe 15 or even more to just play through the DLC. But the cutscenes are just as amazing, and you get this motorcycle out of it, which is awesome. Definitely saves having to take out a horse at a stable. So, just this whole DLC, I think, was worth the money. The first DLC, maybe not so much, but this one is just... I cannot recommend it enough. It just blew my mind, and really, this is the first time I've ever played any DLC in my life, and I thought, yes, that makes it 100% worth it. Okay, we're already coming up on our next marker, and we're pretty close to that thing on the mountain there, too. But we can't stop for that. We gotta keep making our way. Let's see. We're gonna go this way. Let's set a marker for here. And there we go. How much did this DLC cost? Well, I got the Season Pass, which came with both DLCs, and that cost 20 bucks. I don't know if you can buy the DLC separately. I would assume so. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I just don't know for sure. If you could buy them separately, then it'd most likely be 10 bucks. That would be my assumption, 10 US dollars. Look at the moto. The moto, amazing. Yeah, the motorcycle. What weapon is on my back? I think... Yeah, that's the Ancient Blade Saw. I took on a major test of strength earlier, and this was the best weapon to take it on. Just look at how beautiful this world is. It's absolutely amazing. It's so huge, too. I mean, I've already been this for, what, half an hour, maybe? Oh, there's a shrine over there. Hold on. I want to mark that shrine real quick to come back to later. Okay. You see, even now, I put almost 80 hours into this game, and there's still new stuff for me to find. It's just remarkable. Okay, be careful here. You can take this anywhere. It's awesome. Now I know, like, my friend Fishy, he's 100% of this game, basically. He's found all the Korok seeds, he's done all the shrines, all the side quests, he's done everything. He hasn't gotten a chance to play this DLC yet because it's not by his house. He's not by his house, I guess is what I should say. But he'll be playing it soon, and I really think that he'll enjoy it. Okay, you know what? I'll come back to that later. I've only put in 80 hours. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who've put in like several hundred, maybe even a few people out there who've put in 1,000 or more. It's just I can only play this in small bursts. And usually when I tell myself that I'm just going to play it in small bursts, it turns into a lot longer anyway. So you can see the Mipha's Divine Beast up there right in front of us. Man, maybe we really should go rescue Zelda. I don't know. Okay, we've come to our second marker. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And it's basically just a straight shot from here. However, right there is where we're going to head for. Can I play Clam Blitz on Splatoon? I'm trying to get used to it on my own first. I don't want to embarrass myself. The Great Plateau is up there, by the way. The starting area in the game. Oh, maybe we should go rescue that person too. Nah, we're on a motorcycle. Motorcyclists don't have time to rescue people. Don't forget that, people. Am I on the Switch? Yeah, I'm on the Switch. I want the Wii U versions at some point just to complete my collection, my Wii U collection, but since it's still a $60 game on the Wii U, I'm going to hold off on that for now and just get it later. Guys, we are traversing Hyrule on a motorcycle which is running out of fuel, so I better work on that. Saw somebody mention something about the choo-choo jelly. Where is that? I know I have plenty. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Well, considering I have plenty of this too, may as well. That seemed to actually do alright. Not this guy. Gotta worry about him real quick. That happened. Okay, I know I got Mipha's Grace to help me, but man. I hate it when these guys ruin my cycling fun. Oh, there went a fairy! I wanted that fairy. There we go. I'll just take your stuff. Hop back on my bike. Where'd my bike go? Oh, my bike's gone. Sacrifice to the Yiga gods, I guess. And fuel it up some more. With the mighty bananas, just to add insult to injury, Yiga man. Yeah, that's pretty full. Let's go ahead and keep going. Oh! A big rolling ball just hit me. That was not how I wanted to die, and I'm glad I didn't die there, because that would have been embarrassing. Okay, this bridge is intact, right? Yeah, it is. I don't think there are any bridges that aren't, actually, come to think of it, so yeah, this is good. If you need help with a shrine, just tell you. Thanks, but it's gotten to the point now where I'm pretty good at figuring out shrines on my own. And honestly, that's part of the fun, is figuring them out. press L more. Boink. 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 There, I pressed L a little more. Oh, that's pretty cool, Crazy Parrot. Hope you enjoyed the DLC, because I know I did. I know I still am. You'll probably see plenty of places where I haven't gotten Koroks yet. My priority was never with the Koroks. My priority has always been with the shrines and the dungeons. So now that the shrines are all... well, the shrines are not all done, actually. I think I have 77 down. So I still have, you know, quite a few left. I just... Usually when I get in this game, I just want to walk around and enjoy the scenery. I don't ever... I hardly ever go in saying, okay, I'm going to take down 4 shrines today or something like that. I just want to go and walk around, enjoy myself, and for the most part, that's exactly what I do. We have over 100 people watching. This is amazing. Thanks, guys. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, this does mean I will be streaming Splatoon 2 at some point in the future. I'm not exactly sure when right now, but it is on my to-do list. I think we're maybe halfway done with our journey right now. Okay, I'm going to stop by this guy and... Can I talk to you? Yeah, okay. I need to buy stuff, because I ran out of all my arrows against the final boss of the Champions Ballad, so I'm working on stocking back up on those. I'm not sure when, Phoenix, but it will be sometime. I'm only adding people on my friends list who have pledged to me on Patreon. Sorry, Janer Wolfu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, we have reached our next marker. Now we follow this all the way to here. And also I'm going to go ahead and heal up a little. I don't have any food prepared for this. I just, yeah. I know I need to cook more food, but I'm kind of lazy. And plus I keep forgetting. I keep getting distracted by all sorts of stuff. You just look at this beautiful world out here. Just everything about it is so amazing. And you could probably hear my computer whirling in the background. This is a powerful machine. It's powerful enough to let me do this. It's powerful enough to probably let me do 60 frames per second videos too, or streams rather. Can't right now because I don't have a 60 FPS capable Elgato. I don't think I've been here. I don't think I've been in this area of the world before. This is cool. We need Smash on Switch. Don't worry. Smash has been on every single home console since the N64. It will come on the Switch. Jacob from What just joined Splatoon 2. How about that? So, it probably won't be until 2020. That's my guess is 2019 or 2020, but we will get it on the Switch. Yeah, pretty sure I've not been here before. And we're going to need to fuel up here soon. I'll just make it here. Right beside these big monsters. Nothing to worry about. Luckily, if we ever need more fuel, we can just go take down a few guardians by the castle. The Sheikahs were very smart. They were very smart people. Yep, finally getting the hang of this motorcycle. Okay, here we are. This marker. Now we need to basically start working our way down this way. If we can go up this hill to right about there, that would be preferable. They just killed that boar all by themselves. How nice of them. See, basically, once you get out of the middle of Hyrule, then you need to start worrying more about the hills and stuff. So, I'm trying to plan for that as much ahead of time as possible, although, frankly, it's a little difficult when you got hills like this. So, we're just going to have to climb this and board our Cycle Master Zero. Is that a blood moon? No, that's just the sunset. Look at that beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just wow. This is why I love this game so much. Just views like this, colors like this. It's just amazing that the Switch is capable of doing something like this. Going to take a risk here. Okay, risk paid off. Okay, delete that pin, and from here on out, it's basically just a straight path there, and then we're basically done. I wonder how long this took. I'll have to check the stream later. Well, I try and look at the chat as much as I can, guys, but obviously I'm sort of playing a game here, so not the easiest thing. Hey, Bokoblins. Okay, let's just drop in. Oh, I don't know about this one. Oh! Did you see that? Because that is not happening again. Woo! Okay, just gonna glide down. That was perfect timing on my part. Wow. Look at how pretty it is here. I'm tempted to fast travel to the northeast corner of Hyrule and then cycle down to the southwest corner and basically do the polar opposite of what I did here, but I think I'll pass. So now, just make our way around the rest of this peninsula, and voila. Is that the moon rising over there? Ooh, it is. No, it's not. Wait, yes, it is. Okay. It took me a second to understand. It's not a full moon. Do I have a Discord to communicate with my Patreons? I communicate with them during sessions, but for the most part, I just leave messages on my Patreon page for people to see. And there we go, people. That is the end of our journey. I'd be shocked if this isn't a Korok. And we found a Korok at the end of it just for the fun of it. Well, our motorcycle disappeared. Bummer. But oh well. So, how long have I been streaming here? Oh, come on. I've been streaming now for, it took about 35 minutes. That's what I get for having to read the chat, or look at my, page, whatever. Anyway, we made it all the way here. That does it for this. I hope everyone enjoyed. Let me go ahead and get rid of this pin. And yeah, that is what it's like to travel from one corner of Hyrule to the other, all in one sitting. That does it for the stream, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and stay tuned for more.